Mulia kegima omwanchi omulielia bwegetaseni gensoko no basemeria kwane kwabere kogotwara esabato engia kegima nebiro binde nandengo kwaligania asemesa yamangana maya elindengo manye nare yabere kagwatika korwa chinsemo mwanchi omulielia nabagotonyora gwetera sensemeri yemitandao asensemo ya Facebook nabo igo YouTube wetera ensoko TV karansa oike elindengo manye senchera yobwenye liana nkerubo Frida na baltoko bwatera na soko enekebna chibi chane lyogira gwekera sole senchera ya benene Rosemary Wanja na boigo Barnabas Ondali ekero mwanchu mulile chiristel kemerongebere na kianda chumutinyo 11 mwaka yiga bwechiri bubere emerongebere ne 5 ensa wase Chinsaisano na Ibere chia bono mubaso ekatoro cha mangana agenda tokolekana ase chinsemo chinga kitoro cha serikali egenda tagwe sokya bene na boigo korwane gose gukora chisegi chigenga sebagenda takorwa egekule getindi sebali barabe bakwimukirwa egetambukero kili chiko maga yo gwikirania ebikole bye na senseme nigo ababwatani ebyombe bitali bya serikali bagenda tagwe sokya bene na boigo gosemya abana abanyaruka eli gwetanga korwa gogosara kumwana omunyaruka asensemo ya siasa mwanchi muligerelia nigo egati yabarekura sensemo ya serikali bagenda tago chengera obubuibo bocholi boke chingaki abande korwa saba merelia be serikali bagenda tako gikelia ekiombe getene ntobo choli ne chimbebe ABC mwanchi muligerelia ayonga tiali kwaliganete asumu basolero toskatanyegera ngwira nande asegekeke kiribosio elindengo manyamange. Mwanchi omulireri yango kwaligani bene tosanga subwamo gochaka bono iga goika omoelio gochaka mayaye ebire bigani gotokoyachaka korwa sorogongorwa busia sengo komenya buna omoyiga bukubabekera chigutwa abana bake abanyaruka korwa sebunge ya kitutu cha Cheno the county ya Kisii abakwegeligwa kera erusa igoro yogotasarwa inseye kiombe ya ISF sikom nabo igo manga hat nigo okolekana ase skuru yoboroso ya Ragogo yogotoka asensemo yebunge ya kitutu cha Cheno nigo abanyaruka emyemo noyomo babekire chiguta na kulia eira tebagwanja gosarwa kolengana nomuteneneri bwekiombe ya ISF Kenya Erinarias kombe nigo aenekire igoro yobuya bwomorobelyo yobere kogokonya abana banyaruka wetania eliweyemo gesa obete kugocha kigwa elinde kweneke bunankonyora bali amaigelyo abagaka nigo baboligwe kubweterana asogokora ogosaro kumwana omunyaruka imeyorogongo rwagusi
intongiro gokumya ponsara medio gitonsara ragabo maiga tonsara. Tuwapigie makofi mazuri wanafunzi tafadhali, makofi mazuri. Yeah. Mpigie makofi Mosocho, asante.
We are working closely with local implementing partners. That's why mara mingi utasikia maneno ya SICOM and very little of ISF. We are working behind the scenes with this team to ensure that we prevent gender-based violence and end FGM in Kisii and Nyamira counties. I know over the years, and previous speakers have said, tradition allowed us to go through some rites of passage into adulthood or womanhood, and some of these traditions like FGM have really zero benefits to our girls, and these are things that we're trying to discourage, to encourage the communities to really look into other ways of ensuring the girls go through this passage and get into adulthood just like we used to do in the past. And that's why alternative rites of passage program came into being. ISF and SICOM have been implementing this since 2021. And over the years, more than 400 girls have gone through this program. If you add that to what Mangahat is doing in Nyamira, we have more than 1,000 girls that have gone through the program. It's a program that brings together the girls over the holidays in April, in August, and in the long holidays of November, December. And basically, the aim is to ensure that we impart knowledge and skills in them that will build their confidence to say no, that will allow them to know their rights, and to speak out.
Chinsaisano, kama department, we have a new strategy that we are talking about male engagement, and we are saying that we cannot end anything that touches women unless men are involved. So, wanaume, shukran.
Abamiriria be serikali nigo becokire na gukwanira obochori oboke obo bwaera kolingana na barabo nigo batuguteirare amachibu ayo anenari korwa sensemo yebunge ya Ibere North na boigo area ya Malava okwana omugabana George Natembea amono mo senator Boni Halwale nigo bamochire kyombegete nento obochori ne chimbebe IEBC ase obunereria chingaki chobochori kolinde nigo benekire kweroberia bwikirano bosibo bochori obonene bo mwaka bwechiri bubere 2025.
Because what happened in Malabo was not an election. It was a criminal activity. Yeah, right from campaigning where goons were deployed. Some of us, our security was removed. I'm sure you also witnessed voters being bribed while they were queuing. Amini kabisa ndani ya roho yao kwamba hizo kura tulizishinda. Hata angalia takwimu zenu za mwanzo, state za mwanzo, Panyako alikuwa 70%, huyu mwenzake alikuwa 27%. How this thing ilikuja kafika mali kakuwa reserved by reverse by kuja kwa draw, mimi sielewi.
If that is why there was all that drama here in Western. Yes, 2027 will come, but let them be informed that Kenya is not Tanzania.
Semende niga babwatani hau bagosira eserikali bagokeire amachibu yobochori oboke obo bwaera okwana omugavana Fernandes Barasa no mukonyi bo muraibwense Faruk Kibet nigo benekebna eserikali ya broad based nigero beretie nonya nabo nigo Faruk abulia omubungo omochore gokorera abantu ba Malava amagendero watananika gotayo.
Nilisema naomba kasi, na nyinyi mkaamua. Hii kasi mnaenda kuamua na kura, na wenyewe mkakaa chini mkafikiria. Sisi wenye tuko kwa uwanja, tuko mbele yenu kama matajiri wetu, mtuandike kasi. Mkaona ule anajieleza, mkaona ile tabia, mkaona mkasikiza sisi na mkasema ni hapa.
Sauti ya watu wa Malava imesikika Kenya mzima. Kazi ambayo mmefanya jana mmetolea haibu, na kura ambayo imepigwa the entire republic imeonyesha ya kwamba serikali ya broad based iko imara. Wale ambao wanajiita united opposition mjipange sawa sawa.
Nataka kuwashukuru watu wa Malava kwa kuchapa hiyo debe jana mpaka tumepata hapa ndakwa mwana wa Mberi. Asanteni sana watu wa Malava.
Malava hoye! Tunataka watu ya Malava wawe kitu kimoja. Wale walikupigia kura na wale hawakukupigia, usikawanye watu ya Malava. Ndugu yangu Ndakwa, mtoto ambaye hakupata basari na alipigia Seth Panyako ni mtoto wa Malava. Na mimi nakuomba uite watu wote wakuje Malava tusherekee, tushukuru Mungu, wakiwemo wale mulishindana na wao.
Ebikole byogwitwa kwa basubati nigo byamentekanire amakiaya na kikeirire serikali kubika emirobelio eliogotanga ebikora bunebyo okwana umuraibu abasubati ime county ya Kericho Beatrice Kimei nigaruge kure getindi gocha ase bali bagwikirania ebikole ebyo nakoyeneke buna nigo barabe bakuimukiligwa egetambukero kelichiko.
In Kericho County, between the month of January and March 2025, a total of 224 cases of SGPV were reported. 110 cases of child marriage were reported. This is alarming. We are called to unite, raise awareness, educate and confront this monster, which include teenage pregnancies and FGM. The Prohibition of FGM Act of 2011 makes the practice of the vice illegal and punishable by law. Those convicted will serve a 3-year jail or a fine of at least shillings 200,000. Causing death during the act leads to life imprisonment. The penalty of rape ranges between 10 years to life imprisonment. Defilement of a child below 18 years leads to life imprisonment or 20 years jail or jail term, depending on the circumstances surrounding the case. Lack of knowledge on SGPV, poverty, harmful cultural norms, economic inequality, and weak reporting structures continue to fuel the violence. Religious leaders. I want to call upon all our religious leaders to use their strong attitude and influence to speak against these ills in the society. Yes. Not only the religious leaders, all the stakeholders in schools, the border sector, and everybody else, the village managers, the administration. Let us use all the influence that we have to speak against this vice in our society. Recent reports indicates that Kipkelion East has in the last few months reported many cases of femicide. 2 women, both from Londiani, have been murdered by their entrenched lovers. A 2-year-old boy was also murdered by his biological father in Chebewor, Kedawa Kimukul ward.
Mwanje murigeria korwa soroboti uru ni otogikira mweri ogukumurikira amangana maya asevire biga kolende toska tonyegera ende akubwatia emirobelio imegeta seni yensoko murobelio bwechigosoli ngochora segekegeke kerebosio mnokolenterwa nere Daniel Omwaga iria nenkerubo Frida nabaltobwetera nasoko nekebna chibicha neliogi lyagokira sole asenchira yabene nere Barnabas Sondari naboigo Rosemary Wanja mwanchi muri elia twara obuligelia borobia.